Hello everyone. Today we are driving the Swartberg Pass, and if you stick around I'm going to show you why the Swartberg Pass is the drive of your life. Built between 1881 and 1888, this pass is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a South African National Monument. So sit back and relax while we drive this tremendously beautiful pass in glorious ultra-high definition. We are now approaching the summit of the pass, which is 1,575 meters above sea level, and the entire pass gives you an elevation gain of 865 meters. There definitely is an allure and a mystique around this old pass, and is definitely not suitable for anyone suffering from acrophobia. It can be driven in any vehicle in fair weather. Okay, we are now about to descend down into the Valley of the Mountains, and this is where things get really exciting. The Swartberg Mountains are among the best examples of exposed fold mountain chains in the entire world, and the pass slices through magnificently scenic geological formations. Already see here the contortions in the rock display astonishing anticlines and synclines, and the vivid coloration of the surrounding quartzite is absolutely remarkable. The pass was constructed by Thomas Bain, son of the famous Andrew Bain who built Bainskloof Pass. Now this pair of father and son, it would appear, were quite the dynasty in road construction in South Africa in the 1800s, as they made the interior hinterland of South Africa accessible to everybody by building many mountain passes and roads through very treacherous geology and geography. The pass was built entirely by hand using convict labor. That is quite impressive if you consider that in those early pioneering days, the only tools that they could employ were very rudimentary and consisted mostly of picks, shovels, sledgehammers, gunpowder, and pure hard labor. Retaining walls that you see on the side of the road were also built using pioneering techniques of drywalling, which is the principles of cohesion and friction using no cement at all. And this is still standing more than 130 years later. Quite impressive in my opinion. Now it is quite important to make a few safety announcements for such a treacherous pass. Under normal circumstances, this pass is actually quite busy with lots of tourists from all over the world driving it up and down, and many of them get so in awe of the scenery that they forget to drive on the left side of the road and then veer or wander off towards the wrong side of the road. So it is up to you to be responsible to keep an eye out for tourists that are lost in the beauty. And the second announcement is also rather important. There have been a few incidents on this pass where people have left their vehicles to take a picture and did not fully apply their handbrake, or in one instance, not at all. A minivan once rolled almost 400 meters down the cliffs and was obviously a total write-off. Luckily, the occupants were out of the vehicle at the time, but do bear in mind that when you stop at any of the view sites, it is always best practice to switch the engine off, engage first or reverse gear if manual, and put your car in park if automatic, plus always fully apply the handbrake. Okay, here we are now in one of the most spectacular parts where you can really see that exposed fold mountain in all its glory. What an impressive sight. It's quite breathtaking. Oh wow. I feel really overwhelmed right now, and so glad that we decided to drive this pass today. Now remember, this is not just about the mountain pass. The Swartberg Pass is also in the Swartberg Nature Reserve, so you are surrounded by an extremely large nature reserve where there's lots of activities that can be done, including 4x4 off-roading, hiking, mountain biking, and picnicking. So there is something for everybody in this part of the world. And I really want to encourage you to do and come and visit this pass and the surrounding areas if you ever come to South Africa. Now, considering this was one of the last mountain passes that Thomas Bain built in the Cape, it must have been his opus magnum, such a magnificent feat of engineering. And still today it stands in defiance of technological progress. And I really wish they never tar this road because it would really lose the charm of this pass. And you can probably now understand why this pass is considered by many South Africans to be the Rubicon of mountain passes to traverse on a mountain bike or in a 4x4 if you go to the off-road bits. It really sets the standard here of mountain passes all over the world. Hey, so if you are still watching this video, I can only assume that you must be enjoying it. And if you are enjoying it, can I please urge you to hit the subscribe button right now, and also hit the notification button right now, and share it with your friends. Also, please do me a big favor and hit the like button. All of these things are extremely important if you want me to continue to make fabulous movies like this. Okay, everybody, we are now nearing the end of the pass, and look, here is a little man with a GoPro on his head coming by. He's got the same idea as me, but my camera is better, so stick to my channel. I promise you, I will always provide the highest quality of content. Okay, everybody, we are now at the end of our mountain pass today, and thank you so much for joining us. We're just stopping off now for brunch here at the Lazy Lizard in a town called Prince Albert, and now on to the N1 heading back to Cape Town, and we are about to enter the longest tunnel in South Africa, the Huguenot Tunnel. And I just want to say one more time, thank you very much for joining us, and thank you for all my loyal subscribers for sticking by me, and please make sure that you stay tuned for the next episode, and please also make sure that you comment down below if there's anything that you'd like to see in the future, or if you have any suggestions otherwise. Thank you again, everybody, and have a lovely day.